Oh yes, it's TWA once again. On this beautiful beats I'll play over and over until they're seared onto your mind and you can't get them off. No, you can't scrape them off with the spatula. You couldn't get a little of glove because it had more grip you thought, but it would have. And now I'm just gonna turn into a ghost. Or maybe I'm Burt Murdoch for y'all. And then we could say this and sing a little limerick until this bitch will record. And then we could stare at the glow. That was clear, it was like a crystal ball. But don't spill it on the ground, cause then it'll get spilled into a bunch of shards. I'll get into your skin. Yes, it was worse than the thorn. You knew that it was. The speakers will start to bump, and then they'll start to play one of my songs, and then they'll start to get them in the clubs. Everybody was already dancing around, so why stop? And then these blinds will get pulled. You can't see into the windows of this house because it gets filled with smoke. Whenever I start to go on the microphone, you'll start to slip on this gravel. There's just too much. There's not enough grip for your toss. Like you was a truck. You was a dump one to let everything out. And then it could got spilled. You could have got to the dump, but you didn't show up in time, so you stopped. And then you ran out the gas in your car. Boom. TWA, he's the emphasis of saying this and give him some more of that sweet colored licorice that always spinning, yes. Because it's gonna snap it big, just like he's gonna snap your throat, so you can't use your esophagus. You can't get any oxygen through them holes, it's all plugged up. Captain, it won't work. I tried to give it more power, but we already used it for something else. I think trying to grow back one of them bones, because he already took one of your arms. Yes, he took it home, he hung it on the wall, right next to my musket above the burning fire that rips something, and then it's crackling and it always gets hot. It always wants to say you this, bring up the ghost, bring up the thought from earlier before, bring it up as I rip in the tape for you. Yes. Running rampant with some thought. I'm just running off of a hill, so I could have been a waterfall if I was liquidy enough, if you could see right through me now, because I was clear with what I said before. And won't you hand me a beer, hand me a pint with the suds on the top, because those are the type that I like. Just punching in some more digits into this little thing, and then I'll send it something Federal Express in, so it gets delivered inside of a box. You can tell me how much to charge by how much it weighed when you put it on the scales. What was the number and the digit exact? And then I would know. Boom. TWA. Yes, the red brick will form. Some more houses are formidable, affordable housing, no. Affordable pack, I want to save this affordable now. It's just a bunch of foam that's just coming up under the ground. If we could go and dig up the little tombstones of the people we don't know, they were strangers, but they're gonna sit down with us and dine for once. Take a bunch of Polaroids that were black and white of your loved ones when they gone, and just open up their eyes for a while and make them hang out. Shit, you're a lot more fun now, Uncle Buck, since you passed on. I start to chuckle, the hard type that turned into a laugh, and it comes from my gut. I say this on top of a hill, I'm standing alone by myself. It's like the score is 1-0 in passing soccer balls around. Hit it into the net, yes, I'm connected with the atmosphere, I guess, and I know when all of them alien ships will start to spin, they come from the west. I know the sun never sets, it just goes around this giant disc, and then we gonna get retarded, Fred. Give me some more ambrosia from the tallest tree around it, then I'll chomp it up like I'm the hungriest chipmunk that anyone's ever saw. Yes, chipmunks like to eat apples too. It's not just you. You didn't know you could dip the cookies, but he taught you because he has a couple other things to teach. Cause he has chalk for blackboards, dog, to fill them up. Yes, he was super smart. When he graduates, the drawing on some glass with the marker, the permanent one, so you never wipe it off. Not even if you had the biggest of claws that were wet as far, like the bitch that you saw, and then she's hearing to your song, and then she's adhering to it now, like she was some glue and you couldn't rip this page apart. Shit, it was like you took this magazine in the bathroom for a while. I love it when my words collide. Yes, I was a little tree frog that someone's gonna put the dart to my back because I guess it's poisonous for someone. But not me with this rap, because I can handle that. I've worked it up so that my tolerance was more strong. Yes, I can lift the dumbbells with my tongue, and that's how sick that I was. Yes, I'm gonna make your foot fall or make them all fall asleep, or they'll fall into something deep like a hole that I just dug now cause I got the shovel out. And then we're gonna say this ambrosia is gone because it's